In this video, we're going to talk about Upwork top-rated candidate and what it means and what are the benefits becoming one. Okay, so as a top-rated freelancer, you have access to, or you'll get a top-rated badge on your Upwork profile. So you get this little thing at the right-hand side of your profile showing that you are top-rated. It's pretty new, so some clients are not even aware what that means, but some clients love it, and I've got a response from clients that, oh, you were the only top-rated, so I really want to work with you. So it can really work for your advantage. You get exclusive invitations to submit proposals. You do have to have a public profile for this, but in case a new client is looking for freelancers and kind of has a hard time finding from the Upwork pool of candidates, Upwork themselves have recruiters that will help them find suitable candidates. And first place these recruiters go for is to check the top-rated candidates. So if you are in this pool, you most likely will get many invitations for jobs. Upwork also offers kind of tips to strengthen your profile and proposal and whatnot. This hasn't really started yet, or maybe I'm missing the emails, I don't know, but that's what they say that you will get. It is a new thing this top-rated thing is a new thing. So I think this is going to increase once Upwork kind of goes through the process and see how what is the best way to serve top-rated candidates. I mean, Upwork is there to make money. I mean, they are providing us a service, but at the end of the day, they want to make money. And top-rated candidates are usually those that are also making money for themselves. Like, for my example, I make quite a lot of money for Upwork. So, of course, they like me because I make money for them. So they will make sure they would do anything to help me out. And for that, they also offer a premium customer support, including phone and chat, which is not available for, let's say, regular freelancer on Upwork. So if I get an issue, I get reply immediately. The chat works really well, and the people there are really knowledgeable, and they can help me to solve something straight away. I don't have to wait for next day or the next day to get a reply. I get it straight away. And one of the probably most important thing is that as a top-rated, you are highlighted in the client view. So you will have this top-rated blue badge in there, which is quite, it jumps out of there. So, and when you apply for or send a proposal for a job, there aren't too many top-rated. So you are automatically you're different. So in the list of candidates the client looks, you are different. So it's always good to stand out from the crowd. So how do you become a top-rated candidate on Upwork? So the criteria, this is copy-pasted directly from Upwork.com. So here we go. So your job success score has to be at least 90%. That means that you must have successful projects behind you. And that also means that clients were happy with your work. Clients provide not only public feedback that you see, but they also provide private feedback you cannot see. And one of the questions there is would you work again with this freelancer? And if the client says no, that is not going to look good on or it will reduce your job success score. They're looking for people who are high achievers and provide great service to clients. My job success score is at 100. And I make sure it stays that way. I know sometimes the projects don't end up as planned, and it's fine. I always have a chat with the client and make sure that if there's something I can do to help out later on, because I don't want the client to leave feeling bad. So at times I started a project and then we figure out like, oh no, I'm not the person for this, even though we thought so. And the client is not happy, of course, but they also realize they made a mistake in their part of the process. So that's happened twice, and it's perfectly fine, and it will happen to you as well. Then it's just good to have a frank discussion with the client and make sure that they leave the discussion feeling good. So promised them something extra, or I think the last one I actually had a month ago. It was just a short project that the client thought I could handle it, and I wasn't sure myself because it involved highly technical information, and it was just too tough. Even my dictionary couldn't find some of the words, so I was pretty clueless on that job. And I tried it for 5 hours, and I did not get anywhere because I constantly had to be asking questions from the client. So we ended up ending the contract not finished, and the client realized that they also need to change something in their recruitment process and improve their training. So although they were unhappy that I couldn't finish the project, they left happy because they realized what they could improve as well. And I also gave him a couple of hours of discount, so I deleted a couple of hours because I also took a lot of time trying to figure out these technical terms. So in the end, it was perfectly fine. And I still had the 100%, which is important. Your 12-month earnings must be at least $1,000. Some people are very happy with that it's $1,000. Some people are really unhappy. And whether you're happy or not happy depends where you're from. So let's say you're from the US, it's very easy to earn $1,000 in a year. So therefore, many of the Western freelancers would like that the earnings should be minimum 10,000, 40, whatever, bigger number, so they can really stand out. But that would not work for a freelancer from Southeast Asia, where the $1,000 is pretty good and for freelancers. So it is $1,000 right now. It could be something else next month. So who knows how it's going to go. You must have Upwork account with good standing and no recent account holds. So that could be problems with your maybe name. You always need to have a real name there. You need to also have your real photo. So if you upload a photo that is pixelated, obviously not you, with other people or something else, they will flag your account and give you a warning. So you need to have a good reputation on Upwork. You also need to have 100% complete profile with a photo. I personally don't like that there has to be a photo, and I don't mind the photo as much, but I do hate that you have to have a public profile if you want clients to find you. And the same thing is 90% for freelancers who brought their profiles over from Elance. I am not quite sure what that is, but it is Elance freelancers have to adjust into Upwork. So maybe there are some other different rules they've had in place, and that's why they're a little bit more flexible. And you need to have up-to-date availability, so you need to change it in your profile. You need to have your profile up at least 30 days. So again, that's not required for freelancers from Elance.